So I'm still watching election results coming in. Believe it or not, there's still results coming in. You would think it'd be over by now, but there are currently 5 House races that have not been called, and 1 Senate race that's been called by some networks, but it's also up in the air. NBC hasn't called it, and that is the Senate race in Pennsylvania. Now, there's been a lot of controversy surrounding that one. There in Bucks County, some of the election officials were ordering some of these ballots to be counted, even though they were illegal. These are people that were casting ballots that are not registered voters, illegal aliens voting, and the like. And the Supreme Court in Pennsylvania told them to stop counting these illegal ballots. Even if they are counting these illegal ballots, it looks like there just isn't enough room for the Democrats to hold that seat. So it looks like it's going to be a flip. Looks like McCormick's going to win. But as of right now, according to NBC, there is a 0.2 percentage points difference, 48.8 to 48.6, with 99.7% reporting. Statistically, it is very unlikely that flips. I believe that they're counting probably provisional ballots, mail-in ballots, from overseas military, and of course, a lot of these were illegal votes to close the gap. But it looks like McCormick's going to win. Of course, they're going to do a recount. That's fine in a lot of states. If you're within 1%, a recount is automatic. So that is probably in the works. But it looks like the Republicans are going to have 53 to the Democrats 47. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. 53 to 47. So the Republicans would have flipped 4 seats. Now, in the House, the state of California is slow walking their results. Okay, it's been, what is it? Now we're a week and a half after November 5th. Actually, we're getting to be 2 weeks since that election day, and there's still 2 House races that have not been called. The one I'm watching is District, what is that? Oh, it doesn't tell me. Well, with 87%, District 13 with 87% reporting. The incumbent is a Republican, and he is ahead by about a point, but they're slow walking this. I mean, there's no reason why you still have 13% of the vote that have yet to be counted. They're slow walking this because they're probably trying to flip it. I suspect there was a couple of seats that they flipped by fraud in California. There's another one roughly right about in Los Angeles that is at 50-50, and that one is at 91% in California. So the Republicans have the House, but the establishment is probably, or the Democratic Party is trying to make it a really slim margin. That's part of their plan going forward, is that they're going to try to get the votes to obstruct Trump's agenda, the American people's agenda. So that's one of the big things. Trump's, that team, the grassroots, state by state, we have got to reform the election system in a lot of these states. Pennsylvania is crooked. California is crooked. Arizona, Maricopa County is crooked. You can't expect to take back your country when you have the inability to do it peacefully through voting, through campaigning and elections. If your elections are going to be stolen. So yes, it's been a couple of weeks since Trump has won. Right now, this is the 18th. This is the night of the 18th. It's not enough. I mean, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. And election integrity is definitely one of those things that really has to be done. Obviously, fixing the southern border, preventing World War III, reforming and doing something about the Federal Reserve System those are very much at the top of the list as well.